Peace and love. So in today's video, we are getting into what is mindfulness. Roll the clip.
I'm unstoppable. I'm a fortune with no brakes. I'm invincible.
Now, I know that a lot of people are like, what is mindfulness? Okay. And how does it really differ from meditation? Stillness meditation, to be exact, okay? Well, mindfulness is very similar to stillness meditation, and actually the two are very much interchangeable. You don't have to use one word or the other. Both words mean the same thing, okay? And if you watched my meditation video when we talked about the stillness meditation and the flow meditation, then you know, and you're going to hear some of the same vocabulary and terminology that was used in that video, because the two are so closely interconnected. Okay, so mindfulness is about bringing yourself into the present moment, okay, and being non-judgmental, being compassionate with yourself, loving towards yourself, kind towards yourself, okay, no matter what arises in your thoughts or your emotions, okay, you're just going to allow yourself to be with that, okay, and with meditation, we bring ourselves back to the present moment. But with mindfulness, we don't want to block off any of the thoughts, right? We just want them to allow them to flow and be there without any constrictions on them or any conditional type of love, right? We want it to all be unconditional, okay, so that we are able to allow ourselves to see and view whatever arises from a new point of light, okay? Mindfulness as well is a tool of grounding one's energy. I personally do practice mindfulness with all of you every Monday for Omniology review, because we do that because grounding your energy collectively, okay, makes a very big energy surface, okay? So it's a lot more energy we'll be working with, especially with the more of us connected with Mother Gaia and our beautiful sun, okay, to cultivate more light energy onto this planet, okay? So grounding collectively is way more powerful than one individual grounding on their own, which is why we do it every Monday. But as well as, grounding your energy is a practice within mindfulness. Okay. Use the mindfulness practice in the same similar situations that you would use stillness meditation, okay, when there are high stress situations, when there are things making you angry, making you upset, okay, when you just need a moment to catch yourself and really, bring yourself back into your body, into your present moment, and really gain control over you, okay? Because especially when you can't control everything else going on around you, you need to have control over yourself, over your emotions, over your integrity, okay? And make sure you don't do something that would be unrighteous, okay? Especially if that's not how you want to operate or be seen as, right? Okay, I have a couple quotes I'm going to read you guys from this book about mindfulness, okay? All right, so the first one is mindfulness calls for action, okay? It calls for personal investigation. What does that mean? That means that mindfulness starts with you. You have to want to go within yourself and truly examine what it is that's bringing up these emotions, these thoughts, okay? What's causing the stir of imbalance within you, okay? You have to want to go seek that out, okay? The next quote is, mindfulness may be more completely understood but as being present with clarity, wisdom, and kindness. And then I added compassion as well, because you really, like we were saying early in the video, you really have to not judge yourself when you are practicing the mindfulness, especially if you're doing mindfulness to work on your shadow work, okay? Because you should always ground your energy before you do shadow work, and always ground your energy after you do shadow work, okay? Because remember, we do not want to affect the harmonious balance within us, okay? We have to balance that light and dark at all times, yin and yang, right? The next quote I'm going to use from this book is, learning to move through difficult situations with balance and stability, okay? I really like that, because you really need to, when things are shaky, like I was saying earlier, when things are out of your control, the world around you is so out of control, you have to be able to bring yourself to the present moment and not let it cause any imbalance within you, okay? You don't want to be thrown out of balance, all right? And then any little thing can trigger you, or any little thing can set you off the edge, right? And we don't want that, okay? So the next quote would be, with mindfulness, you do not need to exclude any thought, emotion, or experience. Pay attention to whatever arises and make space for the uncomfortable moments, which we were just talking about, being unjudgmental and being compassionate with yourself as you are going through and feeling these emotions, okay? Because mindfulness can be used for those who have anger management, or those who have really bad stress or anxiety levels, okay? It can really help them get back into that flow of peace, right? The next quote is, when you are learning something new, approach it with curiosity and eagerness to understand. Remain open to new possibilities and watch out for the times when your mind begins closing, right? This is why I always tell you guys, keep an open mind when we are having these discussions. Keep an open mind during omniology review, during our Q&As, okay? Keep an open mind during our YouTube videos, all right? Our shorts videos. We want to make sure that we are taking in the new information to allow ourselves to grow, learn, and evolve, okay? But if you closed yourself off to that inwardly and outwardly, then you're not going to grow, learn, or evolve, right? Okay. And then lastly, we are going to look at this quote here, meaning clinging to a specific outcome can hinder your progress, okay? Keep your intention in mind and remember that growth takes time, okay? If you're looking for instant gratification, then I'm going to tell you that mindfulness is not for you, right? You are looking for something that only the principalities and the seven sins that are, you know, the big ones, will help you endeavor with, okay? And help you indulge with is a better word, right? So, you know, but when it comes to mindfulness, this takes practice, this takes patience, okay? We have to be able to be willing to do the work and not be so, okay, well, I've been doing it this long and I haven't really seen a change on this. No, we can't do that, right? We have to stick with it, and over time, we're going to see that progress. And you can always track your progress. You can always journal, okay? You can always keep record of, oh, I have practiced mindfulness on this day, okay? And making sure that, you know, you're staying on a consistent and disciplined path when it comes to practicing mindfulness, okay? At least for 5 to 10 minutes every day, at the start of your day, at the end of your day, okay? It can really improve your overall overall mental state, physical well-being, okay, and do just wonders, all right, for how you feel on the inside with your balance and your peace, okay? And trust me, you're never gonna want to give that up once you start making it routine, okay? And remember, we speak love, justice, and peace. Y'all have a blessed day. Amen.